I house my daughter, her BF and 6 kids rent-free. But today she tells me the news. I ask her to move. The kitchen clock ticks louder than it should. Each second a hammer on my fraying nerves. I'm scrubbing a pan that's been caked with grease for days. My hands raw when my daughter, Lily, drops the bomb. Mom, we're selling the house, she says, casual as if she's ordering coffee, not shattering my world. For 15 years, I've poured everything into this home, every paycheck, every sleepless night, every dream I buried to keep it standing. This is the house where I raised Lily, where her 6 kids now run wild, where her boyfriend, Jake, sprawls on my couch like he owns it, rent-free, all of them, because I thought family meant sacrifice. I thought it meant giving until your bones ache. But today, standing in my own kitchen, I feel like a stranger in a life I built. It started small, the cracks in our arrangement. When Lily moved back in 5 years ago, pregnant with her fourth and Jake in tow, I opened my doors. I was 48 widowed and lonely in a house too big for one. The kids' laughter filled the silence, and I told myself I was doing right by them. I worked double shifts at the diner, bought groceries, paid the bills, and fixed the leaks while Jake looked for work that never materialized. Lily promised they'd chip in soon, but soon became never. I didn't mind at first those kids needed a roof, and I'd be damned if they ended up on the street. But the weight grew. The kids, bless them, are chaos incarnate. Toys everywhere, walls scribbled on. My mother's old vase shattered. Jake's no help, he drinks my coffee, uses my Wi-Fi, and leaves dishes for me to clean. Lily's always too tired from wrangling the kids, but she finds time to scroll her phone or plan parties I'm never invited to. I've bitten my tongue, smiled through the mess, because that's what mothers do. Right. Last month, the water heater broke. I shelled out $200 I didn't have. Jake said he'd handle it next time. But when the electric bill came, he was conveniently out job hunting. I started noticing things Lily whispering with Jake in the garage, their hushed voices stopping when I walked by, the kids mentioning a new place they'd seen online. I brushed it off as childish chatter. I should have known better. This morning, I'm in the kitchen, scrubbing that damn pan, when Lily walks in. All confidence, no shame. Mom, we're selling the house, she says. I freeze, sponge dripping in my hand. What do you mean? I ask, voice shaking. She rolls her eyes, like I'm the one being unreasonable. Jake and I found a buyer. We need the money for a fresh start. You'll be fine, you can rent somewhere. The words hit like a slap. This house, my house, in my name, paid for with my sweat, is suddenly theirs to sell. I ask her how she even thinks this is possible. She shrugs, says Jake knows a guy who can forge my signature on the deed. They've been planning this for months, she admits, behind my back, in my own home. Jake saunters in, smirking, saying, "It's just business. Ellen, don't make it personal." My blood boils. Personal. This house is my life. It's where I nursed Lily through fevers, where I cried when her father died, where I thought I was building a legacy for her and her kids. And now, they're scheming to steal it, to leave me with nothing. The kids are screaming in the living room, oblivious, as my world crumbles. I look at Lily, my only child, and see a stranger. You think you can just take this from me, I say, voice low, dangerous. She laughs, actually laughs. Mom, you're being dramatic. We're family. You'll get over it. Jake nods, like he's won some game. That's when something snaps inside me. I've given everything, my money, my time, my heart, and they've taken it all, only to betray me. I slam the pan down, the clang echoing. Get out, I say. Lily blinks, confused. What? Get out of my house, all of you. Now, the room goes silent, except for the kids' distant giggles. Lily's face hardens. You can't do that. We have nowhere to go. Jake steps forward, puffing his chest. You're gonna regret this. Ellen, I don't flinch. I've faced worse than him bills. Grief. Years of being used. Try me, I say. And if you think you can forge my signature, I'll have you in court so fast you'll wish you'd never met me. Lily's eyes widen, but she doesn't back down. You're kicking out your own grandkids. What kind of mother are you? The words cut deep, but I see it now. She's weaponizing my love, my guilt, to keep me under her thumb. I point to the door. You have 1 week. Pack your things and go. The next few days are war. Lily screams, cries, begs, calls me selfish, heartless, a monster. Jake threatens to make things ugly, whatever that means. The kids, confused, ask why Grandma's mad. I want to hold them, to explain, but I can't not yet. I lock myself in my room at night, listening to Lily and Jake plot in hushed tones. I call a lawyer, a friend from the diner who knows a guy. She tells me my rights, helps me secure the deed, change the locks. I'm not losing this house, not to them. By day 5, the tension is unbearable. Lily leaves voicemails, alternating between sobbing apologies and vicious insults. Jake's taken to slamming doors, leaving beer cans everywhere, like he's marking territory. The kids are quieter now, sensing the storm. I hate this hate that they're caught in the middle, but I can't let Lily and Jake destroy me. I've given too much already. On the 7th day, I come home from work to find the living room trashed. My mother's old lamp is broken, the couch cushions slashed, and bitches scrawled on the wall in marker. The kids are gone, Lily and Jake too. A note on the table reads, "You'll regret this." My heart sinks, but there's a strange relief, too. They're gone. The house is mine again, but it feels hollow. I call the police, file a report for the vandalism. The officer, a kind older man, listens as I pour out the story. He shakes his head, says he's seen this before, family turning on family over money, greed. He promises to look into the forged deed threat, but I know Lily and Jake are slippery. They'll vanish, start over somewhere else, dragging those kids through their chaos. Weeks pass. The house is quiet now, too quiet. I clean up the mess, repaint the walls, fix what I can. The kids' toys are still scattered in the backyard, and every time I see them, my chest aches. I wonder where they are, if they're okay. I wonder if Lily hates me, if she'll ever understand why I had to do this. I didn't want to kick them out. I wanted to save myself, to save the home I built for all of us. One night, I get a call from a number I don't know. It's Lily. She's crying, says they're in a motel, that Jake's gone, took what little money they had. She begs to come back. I want to say yes, to open my arms like always, but I can't, not yet. Lily, I say, voice steady, you need to figure this out. You broke my trust. You hurt me. She sobs, says she's sorry, but I hear the same old manipulation in her voice. I hang up, tears streaming down my face. The lawyer calls the next day. The police track down Jake's guy, a shady real estate broker who's now facing charges. The house is safe, legally mine, but the victory feels empty. I sit in the living room, staring at the spot where Lily stood when she told me her plan. I think about the kids, their innocent faces, and I wonder if I'm the villain in their story. But I know one truth: I gave everything, and they took it for granted. Sometimes love means saying no, hunting down the source of the conflict, and the fallout is both heartbreaking and humbling. What would you do in Ellen's shoes? Was she right to stand her ground? Or should she have found another way for the sake of her grandkids? Share your thoughts. And does